I'll say that I had a wonderful time on this retreat. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Learned a lot about curating retreats, learned a lot about the people who attended the retreat, learned some new, I guess you can say, levels of my practice, you know? It was beautiful. Wayne is family. Wayne is a literal family member. Very grateful that he's given me this opportunity to work closely with him. That is the best teaching I could ever get. And let me show you this horse. I promise you he's waiting for me. Earlier I walked up here to try to catch the bus that was bringing Wayne, and he ran directly towards me. Hi y'all. How are you? I'm gonna bring you some apples, okay? You want some apples? You want some apples? You okay? I'll be back. They're so cute. Look at them, following me. Or are they going for water? Aww, they're so cute. Yeah, I'm just gonna get myself something to eat, bring it back to the Airbnb, and start editing. I got a lot of editing to do. I had editing to do even long, like a bit before this retreat, so, and I might go live, we'll see. But yeah, so far I love my Airbnb. It's really nice. It's a container home. It's really perfect for the area, as you guys saw earlier. It's very serene. And yeah, Costa Rica, Playa Samara specifically is very beautiful. It's the only place I've been to, so it's the only place I can really comment on. But hi, Celia.
Let me put it over there. And does you come in another time to soak all the vitamin D with us?
I know. I'll come back. Just telling the people to come see Celia.
Online there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm wishing to everybody lovely holidays. A happy New Year. Stay safe, stay blessed. Love to all of us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Big hug to our African community.
That's right.
Prosperous year. Maybe you better book a job to have a lovely relaxation here in Costa Rica next time.
Yes.
Beautiful retreats.
Yes.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Always.
Ciao. She's so sweet. Sweetest. I'm back for more ice cream. Gracias. Gracias. No, thank you. Thank you. Hi there. My last day. I thought I'd come to the beach. My ride doesn't get here until tomorrow at 12:30, so I don't know if I'm gonna go to the beach tomorrow morning or if I'm gonna go into the sky tomorrow morning. The guy that runs the Airbnb actually flies planes, and he said that he's going flying tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So if the price is right, I just might do that. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, whether I go into the sky or I go into the ocean, it is going to be a beautiful day. I'm going to enjoy the day because by night I will be back in Toronto where it is hella cold. Earlier, I got some homework to do. I don't know, just opportunities are flowing in like crazy. So now that, you know, I'm continuing to build this thing out with Wayne and just continue to further be his right-hand woman, I suppose you can say, like when it comes to building the business and stuff. Oh, you package it to go.
What do you want?
To go package, yes. Thank you. Just getting something to eat. But yeah, now that I'm, you know, we successfully did this one collaboration together. Now I got some homework to do to continue to evolve myself so that way, you know, I'm showing up at the level that I'm supposed to show up at. All I can think is gratitude as I sit here and just gaze out at the water. I got a lot of intention setting, even though the intention has already been set. I got some intention setting to do. Or what I'll say is stabilizing, because I cultivated a lot of energy this trip. And as we do when we do our practices and cultivate energy, we stabilize that energy into our core, into our dantian, and allow it to really integrate within us. So the intention's already set. You know, I don't really have to do very much except for stabilize the energy, you know? So I'm really happy. I'm really excited. I feel touched by an angel. I feel that way. Just, you know, having been able to ride horses, connect with horses, not just ride them, and just seeing how they're responding to me has just been so beautiful. Had a moth fly into the Airbnb this morning, and the moth was just chilling with me. Like, as I was watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, as I was watching that, the moth was just, you know, fluttering around me, chilling by my laptop, chilled with me behind me on the wall. And then I was able to let him out once the sun came out. But yeah, I'm just really blessed. I'm really blessed. I'll say, like, there were some challenges for sure. And I don't know if any of you guys deal with this, but I how can I say this? I think there's this inherent knowing that I'm very powerful. I'm just a very powerful sister, a very powerful being. And what ends up happening is when I get around other powerful beings, they have a problem with me. Even though I have all this love and respect for them and what they do and what they have to offer and what they could possibly teach me, they still have problems with me. And people witness it all the time. I'll say it's sad. It kind of makes me sad a little bit, but you know, just because I know it doesn't have to be that way, you know. We could be two powerful sisters standing together, collaborating, bringing the energy together, you know what I'm saying? But instead there's always just one woman that just cannot handle my shine. And I'm not a bossy. I don't know how to say that in English terms. Bossy. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I don't know how to say that in English terms, but I'm not like a, hey, look at me, this is what I'm doing, I'm the shit, I'm the best woman. I'm not that type of person. So, you know, it's kind of sad because I just think that powerful women need to stop doing that. When you see another powerful woman, show them real praise. Don't show them defensiveness for no reason, especially if they're not bringing any shit to you. Because if you really truly knew yourself and you were solid in your foundation, you would be unmoved. You get me? Let me show you guys what my food looks like. It really looks delicious. So I'm gonna pay for it. And then I'm going to bring these apples that I bought for the horses and feed them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. see if they notice me. Oh, they notice. Hola! 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 Come. I'm sorry. If he eats it, I'll leave the rest of them for him. Sorry. I thought you guys liked apples. You guys gonna follow me? Aw. See you later. When I was doing the horseback riding, I was told horses liked apples, so I guess not these bougie horses. I'm kidding. So this is like the front porch. Very spacious. You got an outside deck. Did I say deck? I meant desk. You got an outside desk. We're on the second floor. You walk right into, really it's just like a seated living space, but this obviously turns into a bed. And there's no TV or anything, but you don't really need a TV. And then right from here, you get access to another kind of a porch. I did my yoga here this morning. And then when you turn around, you come into the kitchen. Just a really simple kitchen. Again, I've already lived in it. We were already in it. This is the kitchen. And then this leads into the bedroom. Very simple bedroom. The TV is here, but all the channels are in Spanish. And then this is the bathroom. And this is a container home, guys. But look how like beautiful it is. The bathroom is very well done. Very, very well done. And then yeah, when you walk out the room, you're just surrounded with nature. And yeah, it's a very beautiful place, very serene, very peaceful, very relaxing. Very nice. I'm gonna spend the night here and enjoy, honestly, enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the outdoors. Whenever I'm in here, I just leave the doors open and there are cats around. One cat came and said hello. Y'all know I'm an animal person, so that was really nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy my lunch. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? I was gonna say, me, muy bien, very good. So this is my last and final walk to the beach. I think so. I have about 2 hours to spare once I check out from the Airbnb and catch my ride back to Liberia Airport. But I'm pretty sure this is my last official walk to the beach. at least to actually sit down and chill, tune into the waves. I got my bathing suit on and buenos dias. And yeah, I'm ready to just soak in the sun this morning before I will be in below zero weather tonight. So I land in Toronto at about 11. Let me show you these houses. Very beautiful. I like them. Such a beautiful location, because you get the palm trees, you get the mountains, you get the ocean. It's so beautiful. The tide is out pretty far, but yeah, I think I'm gonna sit pretty close to the tide, do some of my qigong, and yeah, just relax, y'all. Just relax, enjoy these final moments, you know? Look at it. Leave my shoes there. I just wanted to come and just pull in the ions from the earth here. I don't know, I've always talked about like feeling like when I have these opportunities to visit countries, there's a reason. There's a download that is to be received, and sometimes I may receive the download like right away. Sometimes the download comes after the fact, but regardless, or what I should say is sometimes the download is interpreted after the fact. Regardless, I get the download here, but I always knew that, you know, there are specific energy points along the earth. The earth has chakras, the earth has meridians, the earth has all the same things that you do, just manifested very differently. The earth has all the elements the same way you do. And yeah, so just being here, not really being a big desire of mine. I mean, I desired to visit South America. If I could visit every continent on this earth, and you know, as many countries as Source defines as important for me to experience along my journey, I'll be there. You know, I just feel like there is something here for me here in Costa Rica, not just it being the retreat, not just that being the purpose. I mean, I didn't even choose this location. Wayne chose it, and you know, here we are. So, I mean, I realized this very early on in my life, very early on. Probably, you know, I had traveled to Jamaica as a child, but the first place that I traveled to on my own was Guyana. And that was such a beautiful experience. I mean, Guyana is beautiful. The people in Guyana they're spicy, but they're beautiful, you know? And it was just a beautiful experience. I remember going to London in 2018 and then having the opportunity to visit how could I forget the name? Stonehenge, with a friend of mine, Francesca, and that was such a beautiful experience. I remember doing my spiritual work there. We were doing our spiritual work there. We did our manifestation, set our intentions, and just like to sit and be in that space, because for me, I had heard that there were lots of what are those things called? You know, when like I'm gonna explain this to you so bad, but you know when aliens come and they draw like signs and symbols in the crop, whatever those things are called, comment it down below because I completely forgot, but my mind is spacing. But yeah, I mean, I knew that that area was just so potent. I mean, the fact that Stonehenge is there and that they've gone there to do their rituals and to do their planetary alignment, because one thing that I was reminded of on this trip is time does not exist. Like, our ancestors did not watch time, like, you know, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. What they watched, what defined time, were events. And how you know that's a fact is because when you pay attention to the events happening in the sky, the astrology, that's what signifies time, technically on the physical plane. And anyway, just the certain events that have happened there and that has taken place just made me feel like I was rippling through time. You know, everything is happening all at once. Time is not linear. Everything is layered on top of itself, happening all at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Watch that movie. I recently watched that movie, and it was just a reminder that the only thing that matters is joy. The only thing that matters is joy, is love, the people you love, and to enjoy yourself. Appreciate the moments, the mundane moments of doing taxes with your man or your family. Those are very mundane, like taxes, really. But the fact that you get to experience it with another, and you get to observe the experience and find the juice, find the elixir of life in those experiences, is the beauty, I mean, it's getting really windy, so I hope you guys can actually hear me. But yeah, I mean, I just feel so blessed. I feel so blessed, really. I feel so grateful and so much gratitude for having this moment on a Monday morning before I catch a flight back to my family and get to enjoy the holidays with them, and just making sure that I'm keeping up with my practices. I'm doing the things that I need to do, and maybe when I get back to the house, if I have enough time, I may run through the practices. My intention was to record myself, but the wind is just so strong, it knocked the camera over, so we'll see how things go. But I'm so grateful to Costa Rica. I'm so grateful specifically to Playa Samara. I'm just so grateful. I've learned a lot. I've been reflected a lot, and when I say I've been reflected a lot, I mean the reality has shown me a lot about myself that I don't know, it makes me kind of tear up. It makes me get emotional, because I think they're just signs from higher self that I'm where I need to be. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's all I can really be grateful for. I understand that I'm a vessel of love, and all I can do is share that love, and all I want to do is share that love. And it's sad when people feel threatened by it. It's sad when people I don't know, it is sad, but it's also very, very beautiful when people recognize it and honor you for it. And it just is, again, it expands my soul. So that's all that I can encourage you guys to do, is to do the things that expand your soul, to trust in that, and to trust that those things, when you feed your soul will give back to you in this realm, in this physical realm, and in all other realms at that, you know, all I can say is do your best, live. I think that Earth is a very beautiful place, although it's almost like a free-for-all. Like, yes, you have your diabolicals, and then yes, you have your angels. It is a free-for-all zone, but you just have to be grateful. You just have to be grateful. I think this is a beautiful place, and when you focus more on adventure within yourself, adventure within others, so getting to know and understand others, getting to know this earth, and, you know, go on adventures on this earth, in the earth, wherever you find yourself, do that, you know, do that thing that you've been wanting to do that thing. Let me tell you something. When you know, people talk a lot about, like, you know, all you have to do is visualize it and that's it. Hola. All you have to do is visualize it and that's it. And in some cases, sure, you just have to visualize it, have the experience in your mind, and then let it go. And the thing just may manifest itself. However, it's important to take action that is in alignment with that thing. You can't just cultivate energy and then have it sitting there. You have to create a pathway for that energy to flow, okay? If you just cultivate energy and have it sitting there, it will implode on itself. Think about like a pond, something where water is stagnant. Think of all the gunk and the things that like build up because there's no movement in the water. The water is not charged. That is how you want to think about energy. That's how you want to think about manifestation. You want to cultivate the energy, and then you want to create a pathway for that energy to flow, okay? If you don't do that, you may get the thing that you want. It just may happen in a way that you don't want it to happen. Speaking from experience, okay? You may get the thing that you desire. It just may come in a way that is not exactly what you want. I think that, you know, in the coming weeks, I will ramp back up my Alchemist Perspective podcast videos, and we can talk a little bit further about that and where that concept comes from and who understands this stuff and how they practice it. Because there are some books that, you know, I've been getting into, and while I already know this information, it's really great to be able to cite some of this information to you and give it to you very simply. I'm here just wanting to learn more about myself, about the world, about other people, and I'm glad that I'm doing that. I'm very happy that I'm doing that. And, you know, this time last year when I said I wanted to do retreats and have my online coaching clients, but do retreats as like one of my main offerings aside from coaching, that was me cultivating the energy. And then I said, okay, this is what I want to do, so I'm going to start creating the pathway. I'm going to start talking about the fact that this year, this is what I'm working towards. I'm going to take a small amount of time every single day and build my coaching practice, or build my what I would really offer in a retreat, or, you know, just refine my knowledge and create ways of teaching it. And sure enough, as I tell this story all the time, over the last year, like, King Obi reached out to me with this idea of doing retreats, and, you know, then here comes Wayne saying, okay, you're ready, let's do this. And this is our first one. Our second one is going to be in Belize. and I'm really freaking excited about that. Like, I can't believe that I will be in Belize, God willing, because of course we haven't put the information out yet, but you know, like, I'm just grateful. I'm just really grateful. I'm just so grateful that I understand this. I understand myself. I understand how energy works, and that I practice it. That I practice it in my reality. I practice it within myself. And the only thing I want to do is continue to refine my own growth, you know, and a lot of that is going to come from my practices, my yoga, the qigong, just going deeper into that, you know, and being repetitive with it, because the magic is in repetition, and allow that to compound. I don't care if that standard operating procedure is for you to sit with your eyes closed for 10 minutes every single day, every morning. That's your standard operating procedure. That's what you do every day. And best believe you going inward, and I'm gonna say you going back to black. And hello, how are you? You going back to black and beginning to produce images. And I mean, you can produce images, or you can wait to see what comes to you from your guides. Regardless, all of that is going to up-level your consciousness. And you know, with a higher state of consciousness comes a whole different reality. It comes a whole different thought pattern, whole different beliefs, whole different behaviors, you know. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say while I'm here. I'm actually gonna make my way back. Let's see what time it is. Perfect. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna make my way back, and I'm going to just get in the shower and relax for the next couple of hours before I have to check out, and then probably go sit somewhere at a restaurant. I appreciate you guys, love you guys, you know, just for showing up and for tuning in. Appreciate you, man, I really do. I'm very grateful. You know, put a like on the video. I don't say that enough, but put a like on the video, share it with anybody who needs to see any of my content, who needs to be inspired, you know, to do and to move. And connect with me down below if you want to, you know, if you're struggling, if you're not happy with the reality, you have an idea that you've been holding in your heart for the longest, and you have some blocks that you need to release, and you know, to help you move in the direction that your soul has been nudging you in. You know, let me help you. That's what I'm good at. It's my natural gift, and you will not be disappointed. In fact, you will be celebrating a lot more than you probably are now. And that's all I want for you, is to celebrate life, is to live life, is to just be in a state of gratitude, and to be in control of the things that you have control over. And my friend, that is your self-concept, that is your beliefs, that are your thoughts, your feelings, and the things that you can control in your reality. You know, be in control of yourself, be in control of your reactions. Slow down, take your time, and respond with the fullness of you. Respond or react with the fullness of you. Respond or react from a higher state of being, and not in a lower state of being. I'll say this, one of my challenges this week, and I almost fell victim, but one of my challenges this week was to respond from a higher state, even though the energy I was receiving was sour. You know, it's really easy to be like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's real easy to do that. But when you just respond from a place of gratitude, and you know, one thing about me is, even if I don't think I did anything wrong, if I may have rubbed somebody the wrong way, I will apologize. I have no problems with apologizing, even if I felt like I did nothing wrong, because I understand that everyone's perception is different. Everyone has experienced things in their life that cause them to see themselves and see the world very different. And if me apologizing is going to help them find, I want to say, neutrality, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problems with that at all. Not because I'm sorry. I'm not a sorry MFer. I'm not a sorry It's probably because I've been around Don in the retreat just for a little bit too long, but I'm not a sorry But I can apologize. I can apologize to help release tension in another. So anyway, I'm rambling at this point, but check out this bird.